are back with another one.
And another one.
Hey, everybody out there in the chat, how y'all doing? Okay, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Okay. All right, you guys, we are bringing you guys some more content. Okay. All right. Don't act like you don't want it. Okay. And this is going to be Put a Ring on It. And the crowd goes wild. Look, y'all, this show is amazing. It comes on network and it is awesome. So, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome again to Reality Rewind. All right, you guys, welcome back. How y'all doing?
We're good.
Good. How you doing, sis?
I'm good. I'm excited about this, you guys. We're gonna do a rundown of Put a Ring on It all the way up because starting next week we're gonna be coming exclusively with the 1 episode review. Okay, so we're gonna just give you a good packed few minutes. All right. And we're going to just give you guys a rundown of each episode to get you guys caught up. Okay. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get into it. Okay. So for those that aren't familiar with Put a Ring on It, let me go ahead and drop this good old cute pic for you guys, because when I tell you, y'all going to be like, oh, that's that show. Because I mean, I'm telling you, it off the chain, okay? Off the chain. I tell you, I've been watching it since season 1. Well, actually, no. I'm going to go back and watch season 1, but season 2, baby, and they on season 4 now, okay? So y'all go check out Put a Ring on It. As you see rolling at the bottom of your TV, it comes on Fridays on network. Please check out your local listings for it, okay? But without further ado, let me go ahead and get into the first thing of the rigmarole. Okay, so they done changed up some things in regards to who is the main lady. Okay, now they got a new doctor. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was looking at her sideways because I'm just used to the prior doctor. I can't remember her name. However, she was dope, and I loved her because, baby, she held them to task. Okay, but this right here, she's a Black woman. Okay, so I'm all here for. She's a doctor, baby. Dr. Stacii Jae Johnson. Okay, so for more than 10 years, Dr. Stacii Jae Johnson has been a sought after relationship counselor. Okay, who through her talk, her books, and her private coaching has shared her own 20-year-long journey to rewrite her own love story with singles and couples looking to do the same. Now, she is adamant that the happily ever after relationship is still possible today for those who are willing to do the self-work. Okay. So, and she is just amazing. You guys need to go check her out, okay, because she is dope, and she is the one that is going to be getting these couples into it. Okay, so without further ado, let me give you guys a breakdown of each episode that we're going to be covering on tonight. Okay, so you guys can kind of feel like you understand what's going on. Okay, Put a Ring on It, episode 1. All right, which was titled New Doctor Who This. Okay, and this is whenever Dr. Stacii got introduced. Okay, they didn't know who she was because they're like, who is this woman? Okay, but the breakdown of this particular episode goes as follows. So, new relationship coach, as I just told you guys, Dr. Stacii Jae Johnson advises 3 couples as they embark on the process of dating others. Issues of insecurities and boundaries quickly arise, and Dr. Stacii gets tough with one pair for not taking things seriously. And we're going to hear about who that pair is. Now, episode 2 is What's the Stuff? All right. And this particular episode, the tables are turned. Okay. And the men go on their first dates, romantic sparks fly, and connections are quickly formed. But later, when Dr. Stacii visits a couple for a private session, one man is overcome by his traumatic past. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later as well. But let's go ahead and go into episode 3. Will you hold my baggage? Okay. Now, this particular episode, the couples explore how past relationships affect their relationship, current ones, the current relationships that they're in. After their current ones in absence at the group session leaves everyone with lingering questions. Okay. Which brings us over to episode 4, the X Factor. Okay, in this episode, Stacii shakes up the group dynamic by inviting a new couple to join the process. Catherine struggles with jealousy when Ricky takes things to the next level with his date. Okay, Joya feels the heat as I think it's Jasha. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Date tries to make her an ex. Okay, she was playing that. Now it gives us to the most current episode, 2 Prince Charmings. Okay, now this particular episode, 2 of the lady suitors come in like Prince Charming, giving the men some real competition. One of the guys is in for a rude awakening, however, when he tells his girlfriend to give him the space to miss her more. So we give you guys Put a Ring on It review. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into everything. Since I'm first up, I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking since I'm already talking. Okay, I had the unfortunate honor of talking about Dunbar and Chase on tonight. Yay me. All right. This couple came and went. All right.
But they're a beautiful looking couple.
That's it. That's about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's about it. A beautiful couple indeed. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't care less about this couple, to be quite frank and honest with you. When they first came in, I felt like they were playing with the process. I felt like, and it was oftentimes I was watching it with my husband, and he's like, why are they there? I didn't understand why they were there either, and we came to find out why they were there. They were there to play around. I feel like that, unfortunately, Chance had some stuff that he had to really uncover, but I feel as though, if you ask me, I feel as though Dunbar was really restricting Chance from getting it out. And I feel as though she's the type, oh, everything is great. Yeah, I'm pretty. Don't you say that. Yeah, we're great. Like, don't embarrass me type of vibes that I was getting from him. But I can't be too nice with her because Chance was acting a darn fool. And I felt like they were just looking for their 15 minutes of fame. When their dates come, they were acting so silly. It was ridiculous. And I thought it was a joke. He praying with the dude and then talking like in the same hands. So I was just like, bro, like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? I just, unfortunately, they end their time on the show, and the doctor was like, good luck with that, basically, because you guys have a lot that you guys have to unpackage and uncover, and if you guys don't go through it, I don't see it getting very far. Well, without further ado, here's my surprise to you guys.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I wasn't ready for this. Yes.
Would you be my forever, my love, my heart? Would you marry me?
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. This hand, baby. He put a ring on it. Oh my God. Oh my, I'm speechless.
I'm crying. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. I think we need to have a little party after this show. Oh.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so special. Wow. to see them officially decide, although we already have the scoop.
Oh my God, I don't know to cry, to scream, or what.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
You are the best. Okay, there you go. All right, well, I've got to go on to the next segment, so y'all just sit over here and cuddle, okay? Meanwhile, you can watch their journey every Friday night at 8 on OWN TV.
Wow.
So for you guys that weren't aware, I wasn't. Chance is from here, Fort Worth, Texas, and he proposed to Dunbar. I want to say 2 weeks ago on Channel 8 News. As you saw, that was real. If you go to his page, they got pictures and stuff like that. So I would say congratulations are in order for this this beautiful couple. Yeah. Well, showed you wrong, huh?
Just like Dr. Stacey said, you can get married, but that don't mean it's gonna be a successful marriage unless you address those
That's
issues.
true.
You're a hater.
Exactly.
My mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Ooh,
but
I
don't always listen to my mama. I was not like, this was no excitement for me because that man was vulnerable and he was really showing that he had some real trauma and some deep things, and you took that away from him because of your own insecurities or you being afraid that he was going out on dates and he was enjoying it. You stripped him of a healing process, and I don't care for her. When Whitney said y'all not gonna like her, but when she, you tell me what, you tell me how she was coming at the doctor. I'm like,
he was very rude.
Ow.
I told y'all. I said,
it's about her. It's the Dunbar show, and that man needs to heal. And you are going to, metaphorically speaking, or it could be reality, you're going to silently kill him because you're not going to let him get the healing that he needs to be a better man for himself. That man sat there in fear. That part was not made up to me. That man sat there in fear and said, listen, I don't know how to be a strong man because, look, mama must have heard me say that I don't listen to her because she called in. I had her hang up the phone. but he was like, that was, to me, that was real, like, fear and terror. I don't know how to be a man to a woman who don't need no help. I don't need no help from you. I got it. So what's his role? To put your shoes on? To pray for you when you leave out the door? If that's the only role that he has, that's an issue.
well, that is Dunbar and Chance, and they are no longer on the show. So I will be in silence from here on out. Next case.
So Joya and Jasha. This was my favorite couple because I feel like they are coming into this process intentional to say, we really need to make sure that we are for each other. We are each other's person. And so I like how the dates are, hey, listen, if we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna do it. Have fun on your date. Enjoy the date. Let the process work for us. But then I also like how Joya was like, listen, when he go on his dates and he come home and tell me, I'm applying this stuff to our relationship to see like what I need to do or how I need to move going forward. And then him, now she did make a point to say he too comfortable because he like, oh yeah, girl, go on out and have fun, but you gonna come back to me. And so that kind of bothers her a little bit that he's just too comfortable with you ain't going nowhere. Instead of saying, hey, let me make sure I'm on my P's and Q's because this could end at some point if we don't really see eye to eye. And so I like them. I like when Jasha went on his date and the girl was flirting with him and touching on his beard and the candles. And baby, I don't care what Jasha say, baby, that girl sent a message. Ma'am, experience. The X is for you, little mama. So you better pull it together or I'm coming for him. She was very intentional about that. And so I like, even when she went on her date, I like how she was open. Listen, do you know how to make love to somebody without opening your mouth? Do you know how to do all these things? So she did neither one of them are holding back on the dates. It's not disrespectful to the other person, I don't feel, because they're really exploring, hey, do I get this at home from my person that's comfortable with me? Am I missing something? So I love them. I would love to see them stay together. But baby, these two people that they go on the dates with, and now they're like, they want to go on a second date because they're both intrigued. And I love it. I'm like, I'm here for it. I want to see what y'all gonna make next. Jasha, y'all made candles. What y'all doing? Foot masks next? Like, what y'all doing? And so her, like, I love them. She's so beautiful. And I just feel like whoever, whether it's they stay together or she gets somebody else, like she's a genuine prize. And I feel like, you know, her concerns about conceiving and her age, yes, she wants to be married, she wants these things. And I feel like that should not be stripped of her because of his insecurities of, you know, what if we have kids and then the relationship doesn't work? You can't bring your old relationship into your new relationship. You got to leave that where it is. So I like their journey. I love that they're just completely open to this whole experience because it is really beautiful. So that's who next?
So next we have the couple, actually the newest couple, Jasmine and Zay. Now I will say that this is a very unique couple, only because how they expressed how they pretty much came together. Basically this was like a social media connection, only because they actually slid into Jasmine's DMs, and that's pretty much how they linked up. More so, he invited her on a trip, and I think that's what actually like solidified the relationship. Now, the only issue that I have is as they discussed further, while they were actually on that trip, Zay decided to slide into somebody else's DM while he was there. Although he made it appear that, you know, it was friendly or he fell off the bandwagon, so to speak. But right there, to me, that was like a red flag. You can tell, of course, Jasmine was, she felt some sort of way about that. But again, you know, it was still fresh within their relationship. So moving forward, they've been together for 3 years. They seem to be doing good for themselves. They're both entrepreneurs. They have good businesses. One thing I will say about Zay is that you can tell he's all about the nightlife. He has one business where they even have like a stripper pole. So, you know, Zay, it kind of scares me because I don't know if Zay is ready to actually settle down. Is he really ready to put a ring on it? But of course, only time will tell. So that's why I'm really glad they decided to embark upon this journey, because it seems like it's really going to tell the tale for their relationship.
Why they picture look like they at the prom?
I'm telling y'all, that's the best. That's the only picture.
They need, but they need to. You know, everybody else's picture look love. They look like they in love. They look like they just.
I promise y'all. When I Googled them, that was literally the best picture that I could find. I was like, okay, besides this. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the first one was perfect. Yes. Kudos to sis.
Okay.
Now
you did them justice, honey.
Come on now. Come on. Now I will say, as they got further along within the process, Jasmine did go on a date. She actually went with the fella by the name of Jeremy. The
bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to say
the bodybuilder with the black and mild lips. So they went on a date. But you know, it was kind of hard to, you know, focus on their actual date because you couldn't help but to look at the dark black and mild lips. But you could tell throughout the whole entire time they were on this. I'm not gonna play with you. You could tell the whole entire time they was on a date. She was not in. And that's pretty much how she felt.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that's all he was missing was a black and mild. That's all he was listen. Yeah.
We need to go get that lip tinted, the little pink.
Yeah,
lip.
pretty much
Oh
so.
my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I mean, he kind of seemed to be all into himself, and you can tell. To me, you can tell he was used to like being dating younger women because basically he was like kind of putting on a facade, pretty much telling her what he thought she wanted to hear. So needless to say, you can tell she's a very mature woman, and she was not impressed. She was very much so turned off by that, and you can't really blame her. I mean, to me, he has a F-boy mentality, you know? Yes. So I don't think that, you know, that would ever be the person that she would ever even think about choosing. But again, I digress. But yeah, that did not go as planned. And I'm grateful because, to be honest, even though I know you can tell there is work within their relationship, and I'm speaking of Zay and Jasmine, but you can tell that she's actually in it for the long haul. And to be honest, I don't think that she really wants to be with anybody else. I think it's good that they're going through this process because it's a good way to show how much they really care about each other. And it just shows, it's going to show, and it's going to strengthen their relationship even more. So I'm grateful, and I can't wait to see what lies ahead for them.
Absolutely. What we doing?
Let me go and wrap it up for you. We got pretty Ricky. And Catherine.
Why y'all doing me like this? You and your brother. This is not Serpent.
His cousin is Andre from Ready to Love, as you can see by the plaque. Yeah. So the whole family is on reality TV shows.
Oh, Twig.
Yeah. Andre. What's his name?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I knew
he just don't got the feather. Because he live in Atlanta, so he just got the plaques. So Pretty Ricky and Catherine, introducing. I am your host for tonight. Let me just say this. I love the fact Catherine is from Cedar Hill, Texas. Hey, girl.
I knew she looked familiar.
Yeah, right. And she said she used to do hair. So she looks so familiar, guys. So I'm so excited.
She looks very familiar.
So Ricky and Catherine are on the show because they're trying to figure out if their relationship is even worth taking it to the next step, or should they just go ahead and separate and go their own ways. Now, Catherine lives with Ricky. Let me just say this. She don't just live with Ricky. She live with Ricky mama, daddy, goddamn brother, sister, the kids. She take care of their kids. She's there. She's at the house. She's taking care of the family. You know, Ricky going to work and doing whatnot. She's an entrepreneur. She's trying to get into real estate. So she just uploaded her whole life and drove to Atlanta to be with him. They started out as friends.
Wow.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
And so they started back dating now. So, okay, we're not even going to get into that. But I'm just saying, it's a lot. And she just took off and went there. And I know it's a lot of opportunities in Atlanta, but I wish she would have waited until she got her own place. But we on the dates. So Ricky goes on a date with this cute little red dreadhead girl. And I think that she is too cute. They kind of are so similar to each other. I think she's cute for him.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
It's like they're in their own category.
They are.
If you go to the grocery store, you got your frozens and they in the frozen section together. They look like they could be cousins. He may want to check that. Anyway, they go on a date and they have a great first date. So this episode 5, they're going on a second date. Catherine ain't even feeling it. And on the second date, she fed him, y'all. She fed Ricky. And Ricky is such a pushover. Because you know your woman ain't going to like that. But he did it because he wants to be in the process now. Nah, you just want some of that little tutu.
That little tutu.
That little tutu. The little black mini dress she was in. And so he tells Catherine. Catherine is already upset. She's mad about it. Going forward, Catherine goes on a date with a husky gentleman. Oh, a book. Like, he's nice. I'm not talking about large in the stomach. I'm just saying he's a big guy. And they compliment each other so well, you guys. Brother, y'all, my brother be tripping. He coming with the he got my back. That's my sage hand. So
come on now.
Watch him and let me talk. Anywho. So the husky, they hit it off, you guys. Catherine is feeling him. I do feel like she put a little extra in they date because she was in butthurt behind Ricky eating that old stale fish from his cousin. But I digress and moving on. They had a great date. They vibed well. They were attracted to each other. Sparks was flying. Panties was dropping. Okay. Catherine was feeling him. And I do believe she needs a man that's not married and don't have no kids. Because Ricky was married and have kids. That's her problem with Ricky. He doesn't have boundaries with anybody. Friends, family, baby mamas, nothing. And that's her problem. So moving on to Dr. Stacii, and they're all talking. Ricky tells Catherine basically that Dr. Stacii asked him, what do you feel like you need for the relationship to get better or what have you? So Ricky says that he would like his own space, y'all. He said he wants some space from Catherine.
Oh.
Catherine blew up like a Texas woman should.
She wasn't ready.
First of all, we live together in the same. How you gonna want space? You go to she said, I encourage you to go out with your homeboys. I encourage you to do this, that. You know, I don't know nobody. So I'm only at the house. You leave. You go find something to do. You go whatever. I feel like he I don't want to call him a weak man, but he needs some help. He don't need to be on this. He needs to go to the counseling show. We need a show strictly for people who need counseling. Please, somebody pick it. Come on network. Y'all do everything else. Please pick it up. Yeah, so he basically puts it on her, and she gets upset, y'all, because she was just like, how dare you say that, acting like I'm clingy when you know I'm not clingy. And I encourage you to go out, and you don't even go out. You just stay at home with me. And I'm home watching the kid. I'm watching your sister's kid, your sister's kids. Like, don't do that. So I would have been pissed off too, because I don't like when people do that. Don't be trying to lie on my name. Like I'm just up under you all the time. I don't want to be up under your 110 when you wet. You don't got enough muscle for me to be up under you, Ricky. Anyway, Catherine, I got you, girl. Anywho, it is like that. She blew up, so we'll have to watch episode 6 to see what happens with that. But she is pissed.
Oh,
she's pissed. That's all I gotta say.
Well,
say the word.
Yeah,
I would have been mad too. I ain't playing it.
I mean, extremely.
Yeah, I totally understand, Chad. I was looking at her like, okay. I was like,
what did Baby Kid say? She is pissed off to the highest level of pissivity.
Okay.
Baby, that Dallas came out of her. I know you ain't finna yell at. I said,
that's a good way to put it, sis.
That Dallas came about her.
Baby, real quick, okay? Well, you guys, that is it for us. Make sure you guys check your local listings on OWN Network on Fridays, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
On right after Ready to Love for Right Now. So you guys check your local listings and check it out, because Put a Ring on It is dope, okay? But we're going to be here live, hopefully, for the next episode. But until then, in between time and meantime, all right, Joe, you can let them know where they can connect with you.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope y'all had a great time as we did. You want to see what I got going on, check us out. I'm on all social media platforms at Jolie Rashawn the Great. Peace.
Hey, you guys. Thank you guys for watching us once again. If you like what you see, follow us on Instagram at We Are Reality Rewind. What you waiting for? You can find me personally at IamTheB.F.P on Instagram and IamTheBFP on YouTube TikTok, and Facebook. Ciao.
We thank you so much for watching each and every week. If you want to know more about me, just go to my IG page at I am Sir Q. That's IMSIRQUE. And let's get certified with Sir Q.
I think we all know that over here. What up, you guys? Thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another installation of Reality Rewind. I'm Whitney D. You can catch me on YouTube at Whitney D TV or IG at Whitney D_TV. My TikTok at Whitney D TV or on Facebook at Whitney R. Davis. Or you can catch me here back at Reality Rewind every Tuesday, Thursday. Every Tuesday and Monday. Okay.
Monday through Sunday.
All right.
Come on now.
Monday through Sunday.
We have, child. Okay. But thank you guys so very much. And we see you guys on the next episode. Until then, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Because we are Reality Rewind.